Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my preliminary favorites for Miss Grand International 2024. Welcome. So just a few hours left before the preliminaries tonight. Right now it's almost 4 p.m. in my country, so it's like 4 hours or more before the preliminaries tonight. So I will be releasing my top 20 preliminary favorites whom I think stood out from the entire duration from post-arrival up to now. So let's see who are my favorites and let's compare our list as well and whether you agree with my list or not. So let's begin. Starting with my number 20, Cuba Lord 𝐷𝐿. I see her as a potential dark horse. Her energy and eloquence during the closed-door interview was commendable, and she's always been very consistent in terms of performance and overall styling and preparation. For now, I can see her as a very strong spoiler in the first cut. Number 19, Nigeria. Roseline Orji. I really love Nigeria. She always exudes that sense of glamour and elegance in her. Her styling has been on point and she's very consistent with everything that I've seen so far as well. With her performance at the closed-door interview, I would say right now she is Africa's flag bearer and truly deserves a placement in the first cut too. Number 18, the United Kingdom. Amy Verberry. She's absolutely gorgeous. I would love to see her level up her runway performances a little bit, and I would love to see the same level of confidence that I saw during the national costume competition. If she does level up her performance, UK could not only make the top 20 but could even go very far. Number 17, Malaysia Lynn. With everything that she showed us so far, I think Malaysia must be in the list of sure placers in the top 20. The consistency that she's got in terms of styling, in terms of beauty and performance are truly commendable, and coming into the competition, I believe that is her major asset. She also did very well during the interviews, so I'm feeling very positive that a placement is going to come for her. Number 16, Venezuela. Ana Blanco. There's no doubt in my mind that Venezuela would make the first cut, and her looks and styling are much better now post-arrival. However, there's still something about her that I think deserves to be pushed for more, especially in terms of performance. I mean, she's good, but I think she could still give us something better, and that's what I am expecting to see in the preliminaries. Number 15, Peru Arlet Rol. She's coming into the preliminaries very strongly for sure. Her runway performances are top-notch and she's well experienced, and that's helping her very much. And although I don't see a back-to-back as of the moment, I commend Arlet for defending the crown so well in terms of performances. Number 14, Colombia. Maria Angelica Valero. I know this spot seems to be a little bit low, but let me start by saying that I personally have a gut feeling that Colombia could be a potential spoiler in the top 5. I am just waiting for a preliminary performance to solidify that, but based on the performances that I've seen, it has always been very strong, very clean, and very consistent. Her styling and wardrobe are always top-notch in almost every event, and she delivered so well in interviews. So she is someone that I'm really watching out tonight because, oh my gosh, I felt like Colombia could creep out there and surprise many of us, and oh my gosh, who knows, she could even place as far as top 5. Number 13, Puerto Rico. Marian G. Elisea. Puerto Rico is the kind of candidate that as long as she gets it right, she'll make it far. She looks good, but the thing about Puerto Rico this year is that she has a tendency to be overlooked, especially that there's so many strong candidates this year. But just like what she did during the Best in Swimsuit competition, as long as she gives a strong, clean, and solid performance, I believe that she could be able to manage herself and keep herself in the game. The only thing that she needs to do is to give a performance that is on top caliber quality, and she'll be there. Number 12, Brazil. Talita Hartman. She is one of the strong contenders this year, especially in the entire batch in terms of all aspects of the competition. She's extremely skilled in the runway, and especially when it comes to different executions. Her interview was okay, but I really wish for her to be more consistent when it comes to her styling. I mean, she's good, but I would really love to see that top 5 aura in her, and as of the moment I'm not seeing that yet. So for someone like Brazil who's really strong, I needed to see that top 5 caliber in her when she comes out to perform tonight. Number 11 goes to Mexico. Tanya Estrada. I haven't uploaded my pre-arrival list, but she was supposed to be in my top 5 in there. I see her as a stunning candidate with lots and lots of potentials to bring Mexico into the top 5 this year. But what I also wanted to see from her is consistency. During the interviews, she started a little bit slow, and although she recovered, I wish for her to conquer the nerves and have the confident personality the moment you come out and the moment you ended your performance, whether it's on the runway or in the interviews, especially in her aura. She's got one of the most beautiful faces in this batch. Her aura is commendable. She's got a strong stage presence, but she really needs to level up something about her in terms of everything, because there is potentials in there, but I don't think that it is enough for a top 5 as of the moment. Hopefully I'll be wrong and she could prove us tonight at the preliminaries. Number 10, France. Safieto Kabengeli. At this point, I am confident that France will place in the top 10 or more. I have a feeling that the organization likes her very much, and it's been very obvious that they like her. She's amazing. As what I've said in my previous review, she's the queen of personality. But I mean, who doesn't, right? We all love France. She's stunning, she's confident, and her personality and energy is just so genuine and contagious. She also managed to leave lasting impression every time she goes on the runway, and I am super excited to see what she'll do and give us tonight. Number 9 goes to Indonesia. Novaliana. She's a strong and consistent candidate. I am excited tonight for her evening gown performance because of the impression that she left during the press presentation. I want to see her top that. Overall, I think Indonesia has been very consistent in terms of performances and styling. Although, let me just be honest here, I was a little bit unsatisfied with what she gave during the interview, because it's very obvious that the organization liked her for sure, and she was given some follow-up questions, more questions to get to know her more. But I felt like she's been very limited when it comes to her responses, that even I myself didn't felt most of her on that round, because her answers are very limited. So I really hope that it didn't really affect that much to the judges. But for my case, I felt like I really need to hear more from her, especially that others weren't given the same amount of questions. So hopefully that she'll give us the chance, or she'll give and prove tonight that she can do much better, because she's one of the best ones in this batch. And considering everything that I've seen, I would say that nothing less than a top 10 for Indonesia. Number 8 goes to Guatemala. Christina Gonzalo. Guatemala is going to be the game changer. I mean, the runway performances that I've seen so far from her are okay. I really wanted her to level up her performances as well. But what she showed us during the preliminary interview was the game changer. That was incredible, which made me think if she delivers in the preliminaries tonight and even going into the finals, she could be a potential threat for the top 5. She's not only stunning, but she speaks very well. Her runway performances needed to be strong, and imagine if she could be able to do that at the finals. Guatemala could be a surprise in the top 5. I really felt that the organization loved her during the interview round. Number 7, Spain. Susana Medina. Shocked. I know many of you were expecting her to be in the top 5. I did too, because she was my number 1 in the previous leaderboards. But Spain has always been my winner, and I would really love to see her being crowned as the first European winner. But I have to be honest, she isn't giving me winning performances yet. I am really hoping that she'll show us that tonight. She is still a top contender for the title, but I really need to see a winning aura and performance from her, especially now that the other frontrunners are leveling their game very high too. However, I still commend her for her beauty and charisma, and I know the organization recognizes that she is a favorite and one of the favorites to win. But again, as what they have said, we need to see a winner's performance from hers tonight. Number 6, U.S. Virgin Islands. Samantha Katon. I love her very much because she is a beauty, she's a performer, and she's an incredible speaker. Honestly, it would be amazing if you get to see U.S. Virgin Islands in the top 5 and finish in the top 5, because it would help encourage small island nations that they too can do it. Samantha has been incredible in almost every event and every presentation, and she's one of the ladies that I am confident that will deliver a strong preliminary performance tonight. And I'm really hoping that she will not be ignored, because this woman is beyond incredible. Number 5, India. Rachel Gupta. I am really crossing my fingers that India would pull a top 5 finish. She has proven that time to time in all the events during the competition. Her runway performances are good, but of course it could still be better and it could be stronger. So I hope that she'll give us that tonight as well. Being one of the best speakers, I am sure that she'll give one hell of a fight for the crown if she makes the top 5, because India is, I'm seeing also some list where India is being considered as the winner. I see that as a huge possibility, but of course she needed to cross swimsuit round and evening gown round before going into the chance to hold that microphone in the top 10 and of course in the top 5. So hopefully everything will be better. Hopefully we'll see a huge improvement in her runway performances, especially in the swimsuit. Number 4, Dominican Republic. Maria Felix. I am so proud of Dominican Republic. She was one of my favorites pre-arrival, and she has been very consistent in the competition. She is stunning, and what I love about her is that she always makes everyone remember her in terms of beauty, performance, stage presence, and even her wardrobe, which is always incredible. So kudos to the styling team who prepared her for that. This is a woman who really came super prepared, and I'm so happy that she is delivering in the competition so well. There's no doubt Dominican Republic is one of the strongest contenders for a top 5 spot so far. Number 3 goes to the Philippines. CJ Opiaza. After Samantha Bernardo, I would say CJ is the candidate that the Philippines is so invested and so confident to have as a representative. Not only that she is a pageant veteran, but many are rooting for her to be in here. I would say CJ did not disappoint. This woman is giving her all in every performance that she gave. She dominated the best in swimsuit. She slayed the preliminary interviews. I believe CJ could easily pull a top 5 finish in the finals, and I can't wait to see her dominate the preliminaries tonight. Number 2, Curaçao. Akeisha Albert. This woman is everything. First of all, experience. She managed to do well in all the pageant that she has competed before, and I'm confident that she will do the same thing here as well. She has the beauty and strong stage presence and flawless performance every time she's on the runway. She is a pro. She knows facial expressions. She knows when and where to look when it comes to the camera movements. She knows her thing on stage, and she's just incredible. She also speaks very well, and it is one of her major strengths too. And based on the preliminary interviews, many candidates loved for her to win, and that speaks so much of her quality, not just a candidate, but as a person. And I think we can't ask for a better queen to represent the 2024 batch. She's unbelievably amazing, so watch out for Curaçao because they might be coming for their first golden crown. And my current number 1 for my pre-preliminary leaderboard is Myanmar. The Soon Yin. Myanmar is one of the rising countries in pageantry, especially at Miss Grand. The way they give an all-out support to their candidate is just unbelievable. And that's what Miss Grand organization wanted. We all know that. And this year, I am firm in my comments that she is the best representative from Myanmar in all aspects. She's a performer on the runway, she's extremely beautiful, and what separates her from her predecessor is that she can speak and deliver in English very well. She can answer English very well, and we have witnessed that through her preliminary interviews where she did incredible. Honestly, she has the qualities so far to be the next Miss Grand International, and as young as 19, I love her energy that she's bringing into the pageant. I love her fresh take, her fresh ideas, and everything about her. And I would be very happy if Myanmar will finally be given the chance to take home their first crown, their first golden crown. And hopefully, she'll give it all tonight at the preliminaries, because the preliminaries tonight will help decide seal and solidify if they are potentially our winner. Myanmar, my number 1. So that's it. These are my pre-arrival favorites for Miss Grand International 2024, and I'm looking forward to know your thoughts about my ranking, about my list of favorites, my top 5, and whether you agree with my list or not, and or whether your favorites made it in the list or not. So I'm super excited. And don't forget to leave your comments below because we're all watching the preliminaries tonight, and hopefully I can be able to release my list of favorites, best in evening gown, best in swimsuit, and final prediction. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.